Hello guys! Ang pag-uusapan naman natin ngayon ay ang investor agreement o yung ang investor na pag nag-invest sila doon, ito yung agreement nila. Ito yung pangako sa kanila ng owner sa mga investor. Ito yon. Meron siyang hanggang 8. Yun. 8 investors agreement. This investment, the agreement, is entered into by and between yon sa pagitan ng investor at ng owner. Yan, si owner yung name and then yung investor yung name. So makaka-receive kayo ng ganito ng agreement kapag nag-invest na kayo or may binili kayong share. Ayun. Yung purpose nito is this agreement is entered to outline the terms, condition, obligation, and right of both the owner and the investor in relations to the financial investment made by the investor and the owner's business. So ano pala, itong agreement pala na ito is hindi lang sa investor, pati rin sa owner. Ayun ang sabi dito, no? So, yung number one, investment details. So, yun, kung kailan ka nag-invest, nandiyan nakalagay, kailan ibabalik, kunyari, kinuha mo 6 months or 1 year, yan, nakalagay dito yan sa agreement or memorandum of agreement. Okay? Yung amount, kung magkano yung inana mo, nilapag mo, o binigay mo sa owners, yung agree nyo, yung monthly kung magkano yung napag-usapan na percent, and then yung monthly payout na yun, ayun yung number 1. And then sa number 2, payment delay penalty. If the owner failed to release the agreed about on time, a penalty of 0.1% per day of the delayed amount shall apply beginning on the first day after the scheduled payout date. So kapag ang owner pala o yung napag-usapan yung date ay na-delay, ay meron kang 1% every day na lumalagpas o lumilipas doon sa napag-usapan yung date na hindi naibigay kasi delay. So every day pala yun is meron ka doon 1%. So medyo maganda rin maganda rin yung na-delay. Pero mas maganda hindi delay, on time dapat para hindi na siya makakaltasan ng 1%. Number 3, early full out by investor. The investor may only request an early full out of capital after a minimum holding period of 3 months from the date of investment. Ano daw? Ang investor may on the request. Yun. Kapag nag-invest, base dito, hindi ko alam kung generally ito or dito lang to sa meron ako. Sabi kasi dito, kapag 3 months na, pwede mo na palang i-request ng early. Kapag nag-invest ka, di ba? So, invest ka. Ang usapan nyo is 6 months. Pero kapag 3 months ka na pala, pwede ka na mag-request na i-pull out mo na. Kahit hindi pa natatapos yung napag-usapan yung date doon sa memorandum agreement nyo. So, pag nakapag 3 months ka na at gusto mo nang i-pull out, pwede mo na makuha. Ayun ang sabi dito sa number 3. In the event of, number 3 pa rin to in the event of an early pull out of accumulated or future interest shall be demand, viewed, and forfeit, only the invested capital will be returned. Okay. So, siyempre, wala nang interest yun na pinull out mo na 3 months pa lang pinull out mo na So, siyempre, wala nang yun. Kung magkano yung inano mo doon, ayun yung ayun yung ibibigay sa'yo, yung invest mo, kung magkano yun. Siyempre, wala nang mga interest yun. So, number 3 pa rin to, number 3. The owner shall be given a minimum of 1 month and a maximum of 2 months to prepare and return the invest capital during the period payout may be temporarily fused. Ang owner naman ay meron siyang right. Kunyari, 3 months na. Tapos pinull out mo na yung investment mo. Yung owner naman, meron siyang rights na maghintay ka ng isang buwan. O ang pinaka-maximum nito is 2 months para ma-release niya yung pull out mo na investment. So, ayun naman yung right ng owner. So, malinaw dito sa number 3, early pull out by investor. Mapupull out mo yun kapag naka 3 months ka na sa investor. And then sa owner naman, maibibigay niya sa iyo yun after pa ng 1 month or 2 months yung invest mo. So, yun. Medyo maganda rito sa 3. Maganda rin yung 3 sa yung 2. Okay, dito naman tayo sa number 4. Business loss or closure. Ay, sa ano naman kayang dahilan ba't na-lose o nagsara? If the event that the business fail, occurs, have losses, and shut down, and the owner is unable to pay the agreed return or return the capital, the investor shall have the right to claim and acquire any business stock, investor or other asset of the owner up to the value of the unpaid investment and return. So yun. So kapag ang ano pala, hindi reason na nalugi ka or whatever na ano na hindi mo nababayaran yung investor mo. Kung owner ako, hindi reason yun na hindi ko na sila babayaran kasi nalugi ako. Based dito sa number 4, business loss or closure, nalugi ka man o ano, bayaran mo pa rin yung investor mo or obligado ka pa rin na ibalik sa kanila yung in-invest nila. So, hindi siya reasonable kung may failure sa business. Okay? Yun yung number 4. And then number 5, communication, trust, and conduct. Number 5, to maintain a professional, respectful, and productive relationship between the owner and the investor, both present agree to the following. Number 1, mutual trust, tiwala. By entering the agreement of the investor, acknowledge full trust in the owner, integrity, business judgment, and capability to manage to the operation. A lack of trust may lead to tension, miscommunication, and unhealthy working dynamic. So, yan. Kailangan may trust o may pag-uusap kayo sa business kung ano nang takbo ng business. So, pwede magtanong si investor kay owner kung anong maki-update sa business. Okay? At si owner naman, siyempre willing din niya sabihin na ito yung business. Ito yung takbo ng negosyo. Okay? And number 2. Ito yung number 2 ng number 5, communication, trust, and conduct. Yung number 1, yung mutual trust. And then yung number 2 is professional communication. Both of the owners, the investment, shall maintain calm, peaceful, and composed communication at all time. Aggressive and titled and disrespectful behavior from either party, whether in a private message or public post, shall not be tolerated. So, sa number 2 is kailangan ay walang mabibigat na salita na binibitawan. Kailangan polite, magalang ang isa't isa between the owner and investors. At yung number 3, no public follows up. Okay. Kunyari may post si owner sa Facebook. Hindi ka pwede mag-comment doon. Kasi public yun. I-message mo siya sa messenger. Investor must refrain from posting comment on the owner's personal or business social media account to follow up a message or concern. If the owner has not responded, the investor must wait patiently via proper channel such as messenger, yun nga, and SMS or email. So, yun. So, bawal mag-usap in public. Pwedeng chat-chat, ganun. So, dito naman tayo sa, meron pa ba? Oh, ito na number 4. Owner obligation. Yung obligation ng owner ay The owner shall avoid giving the investor any reason for unnecessary worry by maintaining transparent, honest, and timely update, especially during unexpected changes or delay. The owner commit to act in good faith at all time. So, ayun yung obligation ng owner. So, dapat is ah, iwasan ng iwasan ng owner na mabigyan yung investor ng mga alinglangan. Dapat di mag-alinglangan ang kanyang investor. Number 6, force majeure exemption. In the event of a national health crisis or pandemic similar in the natural similar to COVID-19, the investee shall still be able to pay the agreement interest. So kahit anong mangyari, ito parang number 6 na to. Hindi ko alam ano sa Tagalog to, force majeure exemption. Kahit anong mangyari, o may sunog man yan, o may nagka-COVID uli, obligation ka pa rin bayaran mo ang obligation. Kung ako owner, obligation pa rin ako bayaran ko ang aking mga investor. Ito yung number 7 naman, contract penalty contract penalty and amendment. Number 7, contract penalty and amendment agreement. Okay, ulit. Number 7, contract penalty and amendment. This agreement is final and building upon both parties, no charge additional or replacement may be made unless both the owner of investor given mutual right concept. So hindi na yun mababago. Kung ano yung nakasulat sa agreement, yun na yun. Wala nang no excuses. Wala nang sundin na lang kung ano yung nakapaloob sa Memorandum of Agreement. And number 8, governed law. This agreement shall be by an entrusted in accordance with the law of the Republic of the Philippines, in witness where the patients have her into felt their signature on this 27th day on October. Yun, ganon, churarot. Signature ng, base sa batas may signature dapat ang owner at ang investor. Dapat may signature yan. But base sa batas, sa pagitan ng owner at ng investor, may signature dapat. So, ayun. Ayun na po yung number 8. Ang bilis ko tinapos. Parang sakit ng pangako sa kasalita. So, ayun yung Memorandum of Agreement. Number 8. 8 Memorandum of Agreement. Yan. Acknowledgement. So, churro. So, yun. So, ayun. Sana marami na naman tayo natutunan ngayon about sa pag-invest sa pagitan ng investor at ng investment at kung ano yung mga Memorandum of Agreement. So, yun lang guys, mga kasingle.